gonna miss this ride because I remember when I went on it with you, Eli, and me, we got slammed into each other.
Yeah, I remember the first good old days when we were doing this ride with Channing and he like slammed into us. I remember the good old days when this one was the bull rodeo ride.
But I remember when me and Eli used to yeet me on here.
I remember the good old days when this ride was called Mighty Racer and it was pink and blue and then it was yellow and orange and now I remember getting multiple concussions on this ride. Yep. Remember getting my ears like pulled off.
I remember my legs cutting off the circulation.
So you still gonna do it?
Yeah.
Also, I think my car keys are somewhere in there. Go.
So I remember getting concussions and brain damage on here.
I remember getting my teeth knocked out. I had a loose tooth and it almost fell out on this ride. I remember this being the best wooden coaster in the park. I remember when we would do this ride back then, and we would be all the way at the top and we'd get those belly drop feelings.
I remember all the belly drops.
I remember this being one of my favorite rides when I was really little.
I remember how fun this ride is.
I remember this being like my second loop-de-loop coaster.
We can't walk over there.
I remember this being way more rough than it looks like it should be.
I remember blacking out on this ride.
I remember the fire.
My first time riding this, got a lot of wind on it. I remember this being my favorite flat ride, and the first time me riding it, I was scared, but it was fun.
I remember looking down of death. Like it was so far down.
My favorite thing about this ride is the initial launch and the thrill of the belly flop. Yeah, I like the wind you get in the front.
I like the speed.
I remember the good old days.
My favorite ride is this ride because I love the launch.
I remember when I went on this with Daddy and I liked it, I loved it, and then he said, let the chains break.
I remember pretending that my eyes were open when they were actually closed and Molly was trying to have a conversation with me. I also remember losing my wallet, having it ejected maybe 500 feet from the ride and never finding it ever again. My Wonder Woman will miss you.
I remember the air show on this ride, and Zach and I did it like 8 times. I also remember me and Eli doing it 8 times. I also remember this was the first big ride I ever did.
I remember just how fun it was.
I think they stopped maintaining the bathrooms.
I remember the good old days when I got a bloody nose on this thing.
I remember when I felt like I was falling off when the turns were happening.
I remember this being like one of the first bigger coasters I ever went on. I remember the good old days when they thought this ride was like the scariest thing in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember it being the first big coaster I ever went on and being excited for it. Goodbye, Six Flags America. Thank you for all the memories.
Goodbye, Six Flags, and we miss you.
Farewell, Six Flags America. I have fun time.